everybody to Waikele. Welcome everyone. I'm Duane Samson, and this is our Waikele Community Associated webinar. I have special guest today is going to be Joe Acevedo. We're going to have the AED Institute of Hawaii give a little bit of background on what we do and how we do for saving lives in Hawaii in our community through using CPR, AED, and first aid. We have our founder, Pam Foster. She couldn't be here today. She's doing a class at Kalani High School. She's very busy. She's a great person. And I'm sorry that we couldn't have her today, but you know what? We got Joe. Joe's just as good and he has all the knowledge. Um, Joe is an experienced professional aquatic safety and rescue um, person, and he has over 22 years of experience and helicopter rescue swimmer with the Chilean Coast Guard, right, Joe?
Yes, sir.
And you got a lot of good background in team leading and teaching. And I just want to welcome you to Waikele Association webinar. It's a pleasure to have you aboard, and I'll give the floor to you there, Joe.
Well, thank you so much. First of all, thank you for the opportunity to talk to you guys. So they have the opportunity to spend a couple of minutes in the meeting, and was awesome. I was impressed the way you're trying to bring the community, be involved with you guys. I think it's really awesome. I really appreciate the opportunity. And I've been talking about that with some friends in Chile and saying, okay, so here the people is really involved. So the community is really taking the role. So it's great. I really appreciate that one. And well, I would like to talk to you a little bit of our company and also what are we doing here. So our AED Institute has been in Hawaii for 20 years and been working with government agencies and schools. So we're running the program, the maintenance program for the AED in Honolulu Airport and all the airports and neighbor islands. So uh, we've been teaching CPR with kids at school for 15 years. So right now that program is under DOE support. So for that reason, Pam and right now is running that class in that high school. So we're really, so the company and our CEO is really passionate about to share the knowledge with the community. So Chief, can you play the video so we can share?
Got it.
I started nursing in the early 1980s. I worked in the emergency department for almost 20 years. And then in 2004, I decided to start this company that I thought would increase survival rates because we weren't seeing that in the ER. Hi, my name is Pam Foster. I'm a registered nurse and the owner of AED Institute. So this is an AED. These are the pads. If you fast forward the 17 years of doing this, now everybody wants an AED. We've changed the laws within the islands that you must have an AED now in every building that's being built today.
Start CPR. Push to match the tone.
My clients are like my patients. It's for me to tell them what they need, for them to have that need, and then to fulfill it, and to keep that promise to them that we're always here for them. BBB, what it does is it says, you know what, you're a good company. We're going to stand behind you. I can say we're really good. My customers can say we're really good. But to have an outside organization say, you know what, you are a good business, we stand behind you, that to me just brings a lot of power to us. All of my team have saved lives. They take pride in, I taught Julie, who took my class, who turned around and saved Sam. And so because my team is so passionate, I think that's what brings it. It's not just a job. There's nobody that works here that says, I'm 9 to 5, this is just my job. No, it's all of their passion. This is one of my favorite survivors. They can recite every story, every save that they have. And we have a lot of those.
Well, that is, I wanted to share with you because we are in a business with a lot of passion with supporting the community. Today, I want to just share a few topics and tips with you guys so you can get on presence. every time you have an emergency. So it's better to.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. Be
Sorry.
sure to subscribe so you.
So it's better to be prepared for something you're never going to experience than experience something you've never been trained for. So CPR, some people, they're scared to help another one in CPR. So right now, the survival rates in Hawaii, it's just on a 10%. But and the program we're running at the airport, the survival rate inside the airport for a cardiac arrest is over 80%. So why the thing is the people is encouraged to help another ones. So the thing is, if you see someone who collapses, start immediately chest compressions. That is the most important thing. And call for help. And when you call for help, when you call 911, please, guy, use the word cardiac arrest. Why? Because if you just call 911 and you say that you have an emergency, they just want to try to figure out what is going on the other side of the line. Okay, so when you use the word cardiac arrest, they have in Hawaii, we have so many resources. All police car, they have an AED on it. All the firefighter truck has an AED on it. All the sheriff's cars, they have an AED on it. So every time you need it, call 911 and use the word cardiac arrest because they want to send you the guy who is closer to you with an AED on it. So immediately start chest compression. It's no way you can harm someone performing chest compression. It's no way. So right now you have for one side, you have the Good Samaritan law who want to protect you when you are helping another person. And for the other side, so yes, chest compression. We are not doing 30 to 2, so 30 compression and 2 breath. We are just doing chest compression the whole time, nonstop. So call 911, use the word cardiac arrest, jump on the chest, start chest compression. So when the AED is on the scene, attach the AED as soon as you can. The AED is one of these machines. I think you have seen it. There are so many different brands and models of AED. So it's so easy to use it. So the AED has an app. You can open the AED and you can see what is inside. So the first thing you have to do when you get the AED with you is to turn it on. So you want to turn it on the AED and the AED want to start prompting what you have to do. Okay. The second thing is to attach the pads on the chest. So there are so different AEDs, different pads, but mainly most of the things is the same. So these are the pads. You have to peel it off from the case and attach on the chest. Okay. So some people, they're scared. Most of the women, I think 50% women, they get less help than men if they got an cardiac arrest on the street, because the men, they don't want to be involved touching the chest of a woman, or they were taught to expose the chest. So right now, if you see, I'm wearing a shirt, so you don't need to remove all my shirt. You just open a little bit for attach the first pad. So when you have to attach the second one, which is gonna be here, you just have to move it a little bit and attach the second pad. And that's all. So you don't have to expose, you don't have to cut off a bra, you don't have to expose the whole chest. Just move it a little bit, attach the pads, and that's all. So it's no way, if the person doesn't need the shock, the AD wanna tell you no shock advice, no shock needed. Okay, it's no way you can attach the AD and someone who doesn't need it and you wanna shock him. So we say, oh, I wanna be in troubles. Oh, I wanna shock the person who doesn't need it. It's no way. The AED, what is the AED doing? So once you attach the pads on the chest, the AED start analyzing what about the heart rhythm, if the heart need the shock. If they need it, they want to provide a shock, an electric shock. Or if the person doesn't need it, they want to tell you no shock advice, keep performing chest compression. So it's no way you can harm someone. Okay, so it's no way you can harm someone while you're performing chest compression. If you perform a chest compression and someone who doesn't need it, if the person is conscious, they want to say, ah. So what do you have to do? Stop it. No more chest compressions. Okay, so the person is breathing, the person is talking. So just performing chest compression. If the person doesn't need it, they want to tell you. So If you attach the AED on someone, the person doesn't need it, the AED want to tell you, no shock needed. Okay, so feel confident, feel powerful to use. So to call 911, every time you call 911, please use the word cardiac arrest. Every time you call 911, keep on line. Some people, they call 911, they hang up, and then the dispatcher has to try to figure out what is going on. It wasn't a true or false call. And so always keep online and keep updating. Okay, I'm on this, I'm hearing the police car, the firefighter truck, they're coming. Oh, they're going to the wrong way. Maybe they're going to different side. Uh, most happily happen at beaches because the people call and say, I don't know, they say, hey, we are here in Ala Moana Beach, but Ala Moana Beach is not too small. So maybe the firefighter can come from one side or they can come from the other side. Maybe they go to the wrong side, or once they get there, they have to start to looking for where is the emergency. So you can keep online, you can send someone, wave to the ambulance, wave to the police car, wave to the firefighters, and try to help them to get to your position as soon as they can. So always keep online, updating your position. I'm on this side, close to a red building. I'm on the street, waving my hands, because you can help the people. You can help the help gets faster as your position. So CPR and cardiac arrest. So CPR is as easy as we teach the kids at school. So C, it's call 911, use the word cardiac arrest. So get the AED as soon as you can, start chest compression and attach the AED. P is push in the middle of the chest as fast as you can, and not too fast, not too slow. So I don't want to talk to you about numbers. It's not go too fast, not go too slow, but always push harder. Why? Because imagine this, it's the heart, it's like a sponge. So you don't have to hit on the chest. You have to compress the chest and try to that spot that the blood is inside the heart, go to different places, the brain and all different ways. Okay, so compress, go deeper, go deeper. Okay, some people, when they have to perform chest compression on old people or kids, that is the most crazy thing. But when you have to perform compressions, just remember this, you have to compress the heart, and the blood is inside, has to go to the brain and to the arms and hands. So if you're doing super soft, the blood is not going anywhere. So always encourage to go deeper, go deeper. So just in the middle of the chest, it's no way you can break a rib here, because the sternum, it's in a super difficult bone to break. So you can compress on the middle of the chest and perform chest compression. Not too fast, not too slow, but make sure you're going deeper. And R is respond with an AED. So always know where is the closest AED for you. Okay, so always where is the closest AED, how to use it. As I told you, so the AED, there are different models. There just has 2 button model, most of them, or 3. So turn it on, shock button, and some AEDs, they have an pediatric mode button. So it's no way you want to harm someone with an AED. There are different parts, different model of AEDs, but it's the same thing. So turn it on, attach the buds. The AED want to analyze the person, want to analyze the heart rhythm, and gonna provide or not provide a shock. So as I told you, CPR, call 911, use the word cardiac arrest. P, push in the middle of the chest. Go not too fast, not too slow, but go deeper. Make sure you're going deeper. And R is respond with the AED. Always know to know where is your closest AED, and always get the AED ready to use. What does it mean? So always with a good battery or battery ready to use, and always with no expiration pads. So every AEDs, they perform self-test. So the Philips one, they have a small window here. So every time you can see here, you're gonna see a green light blinking. So does it means the AED is ready to use. If you're seeing some souls ones, they have here on this side, they can get a green check or an X. So if the green check, it's gonna tell you that it is ready to use. If they have an X, it's something happening. They need to pay attention on the AED. Okay, so you can have an CR2. They have a blinking light too, saying that the AED is ready to use. So doesn't matter which AED you have, always get it ready to use and always be sure they're ready to use. Okay. Some myth and some thought that I would like to share with you is, can I use an AED on a pregnant person? Mary, what do you think? Yes, absolutely. You can use an AED on a pregnant person. We have mainly focused on the mom, so they can save the baby later. But if the mom pass away, it's the baby gonna pass away. So we have to save the mom first. Why do I tell you this? Because in a chaos situation, so many people wanna try to help, but they wanna bring some memories, and maybe they took in a CPR class 10 years ago, they taught something. So they want to tell you that is, you have to do this, you have to do this. So just remember you are doing is the right thing you have to do. Okay, so you can attach the AED on our kids, on an adult. You can attach the AED on someone with a pacemaker. So it's okay. Then yeah, they have to replace the pacemaker. But in that moment, in the case situation, I need to save the life of that person. Okay, so always feel encouraged and always encourage the people with you. 70% of the cardiac arrests happen at home. So for that reason, we are going to school. We are teaching CPR from 6th grade, and now so the project now is teaching on 10th grade and 12th, 10th grades, and they become instructor. They're gonna go to intermediate school to teach the kids how to perform CPR, chest compression, because they can help the families. They can help brothers. So many families, they have kids for a couple of minutes they're alone or they're playing together, no adults close to them, so they need how to know. Okay, so yesterday we were in Maui and we were talking with athletic trainers that is in a team. I don't know how long ago, but the kids saved the coach performing chest compression. So it's so important we can teach and share this knowledge with kids, with the family, with someone else. Okay, one topic that I learned here is always teach the kids what is your address, what is the phone number you can call. Okay, so they can call for emergency. They can know that they have to call 911, but they can share their address. Where are they? Okay, so it's so important we can encourage them how to react, because we are always preparing ourselves to help someone else, but we never prepare them to help us. Okay, so and anytime if you need something else, if you have an AED in your workplace, and any place, and you have any question, you need to know something, please call us. It's gonna be our pleasure to support you guys. Our pleasure to support the community. We're being here for 20 years, supporting local companies, families, and the Hawaiian community for 20 years. So our goal is to keep supporting you guys. So anything you need, just call us, just contact us, and we want to support you at any time.
Thank you, Joel. I just wanted to share some information too with on the lines of learning CPR and teaching the young kids. There was a young kid that we taught in Kailua, and he learned it at the school. And then when he went home on a weekend, the family got together for a barbecue, and his dad had gone into cardiac arrest, but he was small. He was in 4th grade, but he learned it, and he taught his uncles. He said, "Uncle, come on, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Just get on the middle of the chest and press hard and fast, and you need to help my dad." And even though he couldn't do it, he taught his uncles, and they all got together. They all started doing it. They called the ambulance. He, got everything that he was taught, and they saved his dad's life. Even he didn't know, he couldn't do it, but he knew how to do it. He taught his family members how to save his dad's life. And that's the beauty of teaching the next generation, because they are going to be the next leaders and they need to know. And most of the time, like you said, it's going to be a family member at a family outing. Who you going to save? So, something, food for thought. We do classes here in the community, um, every fourth Thursday of the month, and this is a flyer that we have coming up for tomorrow. But there's never a time where you don't want to learn how to save somebody's life, and that's why we do it. I think since I got trained with Pam them over at AED Institute of Hawaii. I got certified there, and so far doing it for the last year, we did over 100 people already in Waikele learning how to save a life. So, with that said, it's 100 more people out there that could save your life or my life or anyone's life around them, and just knowing how to do it. I really encourage uh, everyone to get involved and learn how to do CPR and use the AED and first aid, and everything that you guys offer at AED Institute of Hawaii. It's a great partnership. It's a great organization, and I know you guys do free classes over in the airport too. If you want to go online and find out that, right, Joe?
Yeah, we're running like now. I'm not twice per month free classes at the airport about CPR and bleeding control. Uh, but I think the thing you guys at Waikele it's amazing, as I told you again, because you are building the community, you're building the courage, and they know the people. So that day I was talking with some guys at the meeting, and they say, "Oh, we know how to work as a team." So that it's amazing. You can train with the people who you want to see next day or is living close to you, so that it's amazing. So I just want to tell you guys, so encourage you can attend in this training and bring more people, because this one is, they're gonna be safe if you are close to them, but the thing is you have to be safe when you're close to them, so they can save you. So it's
I agree.
they think the job you're doing, Chief, is amazing over there.
I like. Is there any questions out there? You have any questions for Joel or for me? Or if there's no question, oh yeah, Mary, go ahead, Mary.
I do. On the website it says if necessary, wipe the skin dry, but if it ever happens you're seeing the rain or you're pulling something out of the water, do you need to wipe the skin dry?
So the thing is, this is the pot.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the pot has a gel. I don't know if you can see. This is the gel,
Okay.
which allows the pot be attached to the chest.
Yeah.
So the thing is, for that reason is when you have to shave the hair, some people they're so hairy, because if I attach this one on my hair now, which is hairy, gonna be like not floating and not touching the skin, so it's not
Right.
making contact. Okay, so what about if when the chest is wet, or here in Hawaii, so many people they're using sunscreen or oils on the skin, or it's in a rain day. So you have to dry just the place where you want to place the pots, just making sure this gel is making and keeping the pots on the skin. So the cause once you attach the AED gonna keep there until the EMS arrive, and they want to use their own AED. Okay. So the thing is the AED gonna keep there. So why? Because every 2 minutes, they're gonna analyze the heart rhythm again. So
Yeah.
they're gonna give you 2 minutes and they're gonna analyze again. So this gel makes sure the pads is attached on the skin, so they can run another analyzing it.
Okay.
Joe, I think, and to talk a little bit more about that, I believe that the AED itself would tell you to reattach the pads to the skin if it's not totally correct. Does it? It does, right?
Yes, sir. You're right.
Yeah, so if you're putting on the pads and somebody's wet and it's not attached correctly, it's gonna prompt you to reattach the pads so they can read it. Because if not, it's not gonna analyze. And remember, if you don't turn it on, it doesn't work. So the first thing you need to do is turn it on and then attach the pads. Then it's gonna analyze. So thank you, Mary, for that question. It's very good. And when we're using AEDs, it's something that everybody might be afraid of. But once you get the training and you know how to use it, it's gonna save somebody's life. The chief, when I was in the police department, the chief, Chief Donahue, he collapsed in the dojo at the police academy. And that's when the department first got the first AEDs in the police academy. And without having that readily available to us to use to help save Chief Donahue's life, once we put that on and it analyzed and it gave a couple shocks, he came back. So with that said, another AED saves someone's life. And all it is providing a shock to get your rhythm back. I have AFib, so I need to take pills every day. It's an irregular heart rhythm. My heart was fluttering and it wasn't going boom, 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 boom. So, they had to shock me to get it back into rhythm again. So I know it works because I have AFib. So, the importance of this CPR and AED is very, very, very important. So please take advantage of our programs. You can call me, the flyer, email me, schedule for the next class. And I think it's very valuable to have somebody, the capability of saving someone's life. Any other questions out there? If not, I'd like to thank Joel for being our special guest. And I'm sure we're going to see more of you folks there, Joel. And like I said, please take advantage of their free programs at the airport. You can go onto the website and look at all the different classes. They have Stop the Bleed. I believe they have some active shooter. And if you want to know anything about neighborhood security watch and citizen patrol, how to make your community safer to live, work, and play in, let us know. I know AD Institute has that also, but contact us here at Waikele Community Association. You can email me at Duane at wca-ohana.org, or you can reach me at 808-372-8926. With that, mahalo, Joe, out there. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mary and Celeste, for joining us, and everybody else out there. We'll see you guys in the future, and aloha.
Aloha, Chief. Nice to meet you. Thank you.